Hey guys, hey, welcome back to the channel. Chris Bruner here with Chris Bruner Photography. And so, hey, today is a nice fall, autumn day. It's raining here in the downtown area, so we don't have a lot of foot traffic on rainy days. So it gave me a chance to, make a video as well as talk about my collector edition prints. So I selected 18 of my prints that I've offered, and I've made a collector edition. So typically I offer matted prints. I've offered the traditional sizes, 5x7 picture and a 8x10 matte, with a white matte framing around it. I've also offered frame pictures, and I've really offered that, 15, 20 years, however long I've been selling pictures. And that's kind of been my mode of operation. Never really offered just the print only. And I've been wanting to do this for several years for a few different reasons. Now I have printed my prints for people before that requested just a print, no mat, no foam board, hey, can I just get the print? And I've been happy to do that for people. So I've done that over the years, but really haven't made a push to sell print only. So I decided a few months ago that I would offer a collector edition. So within the collector edition there's going to be 18 photographs. 15 of them are black and white, 3 of them are color photographs, and they're from places like the South Carolina coast, New York, San Francisco, Switzerland, France, just a lot of different places like that. Kind of a best edition, best of a lot of my photography, and they're offered in editions of 15, and I'm offering 3 unique sizes. So the sizes are 16 by 20. And that's in inches, 20 by 30, and then 24 by 36 inches. So that's the 3 sizes I'm offering. There'll be 15 prints per size of each of the pictures. I'll also be offering 1 artist proof of each of the prints in each of the sizes, kind of as the test print that I made, kind of to get me to the final print. Now, as far as the size on the paper, a 16 by 20 inch picture, I'll leave a 1-inch border on the picture's longest dimension, right? So it may be a 1-inch border on the 16-inch side, or if the picture's, skinnier than tall, it'll be a 1-inch border at the bottom. And also 3 of the photographs are actually square. So those photographs will be offered in 16 by 16, 20 by 20, and then 24 by 24. So that's the sizing for the square photographs. Now, as far as paper, so I did some testing, and anybody that knows me knows I love to print. I used to love printing in the dark room. I mean, everybody's heard the old cliche of there's nothing like watching a print come to life in the developer. As corny as that sounds, it's true, and unless you've actually done it, it's kind of hard to imagine it. So there's nothing like printing. And for me personally, I get the same feeling, the same exhilarating feeling when I use my Epson printers and a print comes off. Whether it's the first time the prints came out or the 50th time the print came out, I still get this awesome feeling that I actually have something in my hand, right, that I took and manipulated and managed and printed. So there's nothing like a print. So I enjoyed the printing process. So as far as testing to get the right paper combination to do the print-only collector series, I tested a few different papers. So mostly it was Hahnemuhle, Canson, and then Epson papers. So each paper has its own pluses and minuses, and really I didn't consider the cost of the paper, because for those of you that print, you realize that some paper costs more than others, so I didn't even consider the cost of the paper as one of my key factors or my critical factors on making my selection. The things I considered was the brightness of the paper, how white is it? Does it have more of a beige tint, or is it white? Which means did they add optical brighteners when they made it? I also selected it based on the feel. Since these are print only, people are going to receive these and they're going to handle it and feel it, right? And you want it to have a good feel to it, value for the value proposition for the money. And then I just chose it based on the surface finish. So I tested some matte papers, a couple of different matte papers, and then I tested a luster paper. I tested a glossy paper, and look, I just don't print on glossy, but I thought I'd give it a test. So I tested a glossy paper, and then I tested a couple of Barita papers. So I ended up settling on the Canson Baryta. It's a 310 gram paper, so it has a really good feel to it. So when you handle it, it's thick, you know, it feels like you're getting something. It's not like a piece of notebook paper. And it's also the Baryta, so it's barium sulfite coated. It's kind of reminiscent of some of the old darkroom papers. That was one of the things I liked about it. And also, it isn't completely bright white, right? So it has a little bit of beige tone to it, which really looks good with black and white photographs, especially photographs of like the ocean with the clouds, right? It just gives the clouds and the different shades of gray. It gives it a slightly different look. I also tested a Hanamiel Baryta, and it was too warm for my liking, right? So I stuck with the Canson Baryta paper. So it's not a big surprise that I ended up settling on the same Canson Baryta paper for a second time. Okay, so hey, if you're interested in taking a look at the pictures that I've offered, right, the pricing, things like that, you can go to chrisbrunerphotography.com, and up on the top selection bar over to the right, you'll see Collector Edition. You'll click on that, it'll take you to the page. It'll have all 18 of the photographs there. You can click on them and you can see the pricing. So, and actually the way the pricing will be, right, the first print, 1 of 15, will have a specific price. As I sell each print, right, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 15, the price will gradually go up all the way up to 15 of 15. And then as far as the artist proof, if you're interested in the artist proof, reach out and contact me if you're interested in purchasing the artist proof print that I've done as well. Look, I really appreciate you guys watching. Go down, hit the thumbs up. I need some thumbs up, please, some likes. And also hit subscribe and follow the channel. And until next time, you guys have a good day.